Hello everybody, I hope you are good. In this video we will install the IF program from scratch. With this program we will emulate the following devices: a Cisco IOS XR router, a Cisco IOS XE router, a Cisco IOL IOS on Linux, a Cisco Layer 3 switch, a Juniper router, and a Linux server to emulate latency and packet loss. For this, we need to install the following program: IF, VMware, WinSCP, Secure CRT, and Ultra VNC. At the end of the installation, we will set up the following lab. We will connect the 4 routers through the switch. One of the connections will have the Linux server, and we will perform connectivity tests between the devices. Okay, let's go. We will start with the download of this program and the iOS for our lab. The program and the iOS can be downloaded from the link that I left in the description of this video. This is the link. Copy, and we open the link in any browser. And download anyway. Let me save these files in this folder. Okay. Once the download is finished, unzip the files. Okay, and we have 2 folders, one with the programs and the other with the iOS. First, we install the programs. Let's start with WinSCP. This one. And run the wizard. Set, next, install. Okay, and check, finish. Okay, now secure CRT. Next. Accept, next, common profile, next, okay, shortcut, next, install, okay, finish. Now if ng win client pack. Next, uncheck wildcard, only Ultra VNC. Next, okay, I accept. Next, uncheck server and repeater, only Ultra VNC viewer. Next, create and associate. Next, install. Next, and okay, finish. And the last one in VMware. Next, I accept. Next, enhancing keyboard driver. Next, uncheck 2 options. Next, uncheck this option. Next, install. Okay, finish. This last program asks for a system restart, so we restart our laptop. Once our laptop restarts, we have all the programs ready: VMware, WinSCP, Secure CRT, and Ultra VNC. Okay, now we are going to install and run the if virtual image. For this, we run VMware program, VMware Workstation, open, and select this option, open a virtual machine. Search in your folders the ifng programs and ifcom. Select this file and open. By default, this is the name. You can rename whatever you want, and this is the path for default. No problem. Select this option, import, and wait. When finished, we have our if ready. We start it and wait for it to load. Click here, play virtual machine, and wait. Okay, the program asks to download and install some tools from Linux. Okay, for Linux, download and install. If you are also asked to install this Linux plugin, it is recommended restart if. Click here, power off, and reopen VMware and rerun ifng. When it's finished loading, we see the following message in the upper right part of the window. Shows the default password of the root user. In this case, the password is the word if. Okay, we click on the window, click and press enter. ifng login. Okay, the login is root and the password is if. Okay, now ask us to change the password. Okay, I put the password Cisco, enter Cisco. Okay, tip the short hostname for the system. ifng is okay for me. Okay, DNS domain, maybe Google DNS 8.8. Okay, use the HTTP or static. Yes, HTTP. Okay, hostname and IP address of NTP. No. Okay, my connection is a direct connection. Yes. Okay, and we'll finish the if restart. This is a little configuration from to start this image. Okay, now we take this IP address and put in a browser. Let me open Mozilla and type this IP. Enter. Login is username admin and password if. Don't save and click in this option, add new lab. Okay, finally we have the if program running and ready to work. In this option we can create a new project if necessary or mandatory. A name, let me put lab, version 1, no problem. The rest of the option not mandatory. We can click in save, and okay, we have our template ready to start. The next thing will be to insert device in our template. We can do it in this option, add an object, node, or right click, node, but we don't have any iOS loaded at the moment, so we see all the options in gray, right? For this reason, the next thing is to load the iOS of our device. Go to the directories and check the folder ifng image, and we have all the iOS. We are going to start with the IOS XR. Okay, click in the directory XRv, and we have this file. Okay, for this we go to the ifng page. You can open any browser again and type ifng.net, and in this page you can choose this option, documentation, and in this option you can select this QEMU image naming. Okay, here we see how we shall load the image. This must be loaded in this row, in this path. Okay, and directory must be created according to the iOS version. In our case, we search for the word, for example, XR, and see the next information. If your iOS is a XRv, you need to create a directory with this name and rename your file with this name. It's very simple. To load the image in if, we use the WinECP program. Okay, go to the WinECP, open, and here put the host name. What is the host name? Okay, it's the same IP of the ifng program. Remember this IP address. You can copy and paste this IP. The port number ECCP. Port number is 22. The username root. The password, remember, you change the password when you start the program. If in this case I put the password Cisco and click in login. Okay, yes, accept this information, yes, and okay, you connect to the ifng. Right. Okay, on the right side we have the directories of the ifng program, and on the left side the directory of our laptop, right? On the right side, we look for the path that the ifng page tells us. Okay, remember, sorry, this is the information from ifng. This is the location of the in lab addons QEMU. very simple. Click here and search the directory of pt. Next, unet lab. Okay, here unet lab. Next is add-ons. Okay, add-ons, right? And the last one is Kemu. Okay, this is the path, this is the location, and now in the left side we look for the folder where we have the image. Let me check. I have this in this disk and in this path. Program ifng image. Okay, XRv. We have to transfer the image, but remember that we have to create a directory according to what the ifng page tells us. Remember, for IOS XRv, we have this option, these two options. In our case, we have IOS XRv, no IOS XR9, right? This one. Okay, very simple. Copy and in the right side, right click and this option, new directory. Paste the word XRv middle dash, and after the middle dash you can put any word. For example, XR, XRv, whatever you want, no problem. For this example, I put this word, XR. Important is you respect this name, XRv middle dash. Okay, and okay, getting in this directory, and now transfer the file and wait. Now we rename the file, the name of the file, and put what ifng tells. Remember, ifng say the name must be HDA. This before to the DAPKEMU, okay? Only this part. Rename with HDA. And okay, if you go to the ifng page of the program, sorry, and add a node, if you search for XRv or XR, look, now Cisco XRv is in blue color, and if you select, you can put this device in your template. Okay, this is the icon, one CPU, this is the RAM. For default, by default, this device have 4 Ethernet, but you can modify this 8, 10, whatever you want. Okay, for default 4, and save. And okay, you have your XR ready. Now go to the iOS XE. Look, iOS XE begin with this name, CSR. You can C is R, you can see these three options. For our example, we have this version. If you see this version is this one. Okay, you take this name, copy, and now return to the directory or the location menu, new directory name, and after the middle dash you can put any word. Let me put XE. Okay, we have this directory, open directory, and in this side open the IOS XE and transfer. For this IOS, the name is virtual. Okay, copy, wait to the transfer. Okay, rename, and only this part, virtual that code 2. Okay, if you go to the IFNG software, the program node, and if you type CSR, okay, you have this one, select, and this is the IOS XE. By default, for interface, return interface, save, and okay, you have the IOS XE. Now, go to switch layer 3, virtual IOS, vIOS. You search in the FNG vIOS, two options, layer 3 and layer 2. Okay, for our example is a switch. This is the option, this is the name. Go to the location menu, new directory, this name, and put wherever you want. Switch, wherever you want, no problem. Go to my laptop, in the folder switch L3, transfer, and okay, this is the name, rename, only this part, virtual that cookup 2. Okay, it's ready. Go to if node and virtual IOS. Okay, we have the virtual IOS switch. This is a switch layer 3, 8 port, and save, and here is okay, ready. Go to the UNOS. Okay, UNOS, tip UNOS, no, olive, because this IOS is a olive, Juniper olive. You have olive right here. Okay, this is the name of the directory, new directory, and put wherever you want, UNOS. Okay, olive UNOS, and here UNOS, and this one, transfer, rename with this name is GA, and if you want add node olive, okay, Juniper olive, this is the icon for port, and save. Okay, you have the UNOS. Now go to IOS Linux. For this iOS, it's a little bit different, the process. And if engine net show how to create this image, look in this option, how to create image. If you look for IOS Cisco here, Cisco IOL iOS on Linux. Okay, this is the version, super version. Okay, for this case, the directory or the location is this one. The unlap add-ons IOL bin. Very simple. If you return, look, IOL bin. Very simple. Remember, return. Or if you want, return for the begins of the NetLab add-ons, but no Kemu. In this case, IOL and bin. Right? You transfer. In my laptop, look for IOS v Linux and transfer these two files. This is the this one is the iOS that bin, and this one, one moment, and this one is a little script from Python to create a key. Okay, once you have these two files in if, go to the program Secure CRT and make a SSH hostname, and for this option, okay, SSH to the hostname. Again is the IP address, the FNG IP address, okay, this one. The port is okay, 22, and connect. What? Sorry. It's only the IP address. Connect. The host key, okay, accept and save. Username, again, root. Save username. And password. Save password. And password, remember, in this case, in my case, Cisco. Okay. If you type ls, we have this directory, and very simple. The first one is type following command to fix permission. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, okay, you must copy the iOS, respect the name. Okay, must be end with the bin. Okay, this right, we have the name bin, and we need create or yes, create the license number, and it's very simple. In Secure CRT, go to the directory or the path or the location. Remember, the location is this one, the town lab add-on IOL bin. Is you type cd and this path. Okay, you go in, and L is list the file. Alright, you are right here in this location, and you have these two files. Very simple. Go to run this script, the Python script, Python 3, and the name of the script, and okay, you have the license. Very simple. Copy this one in a notepad and make a file with the name EORC vim EO. Okay, this name, copy and paste. Okay, in the new file you copy this information and complete the word because lost some case license if G it's okay. Now press the key escape, cd that column for write and Q for keep. Okay, you write and keep. You check again out is you have three files: the Python script, iOS, and your file IORC. If you put the next command cat EOURC, you can check your information. Okay, with this information you have with this process you license your iOS IOL. Very simple. You go to the if add node, and if you type EOL Cisco IOL, you have in blue, and you have this device. This is only one Ethernet port group with 4 interface. Don't change this value. If you put 2, you have 2 Ethernet port group with H port. We don't need H port, only 4 port. Okay, save, and you have your router iOS EOL. Okay, the last one is remember the Linux Netem. For this one we have this image. Linux Netem is a file.debian and very simple to run. You go to the SCCP, go to the back, and go to the back add-ons. In this location, obtain lab add-ons, and in your laptop go to the directory Linux Netem and transfer this file. Okay, and now for install this software, go to this notepad and execute this line command. Very simple. It's necessary if you make this in the secure CRT and type cd dap. Oh, right, cd. Only this one, and copy and paste this line. Very simple. Okay, you go to the IFNG and add node and look for Linux, look in blue color, Linux, very simple, Linux Netem, it's a server, 2 port to interconnect switch to one router. With this we finished loading the image of our devices. Now we are going to configure our lab. Before booting the devices, it's necessary to make the connections. Okay, go to the connection. If you take this connection and make click and hold and go to the other device and release, okay, you can connect the interface. Go to connect the interface Giga Ethernet 0001 from IOS XR to the switch the Giga Ethernet 01. Save. Go to the IOS XR, the same operation. Press this icon and hold and go to the other device and leave. Okay, for this go to the Giga Ethernet 1 to Giga Ethernet 00 at the switch and the olive, the same operation, EM2 to the Giga Ethernet 02 on the switch. Okay, the Linux server is connection. Go to the router and release Ethernet 0 with Ethernet 00 and this connection Ethernet 1 with Ethernet 03. Okay, perfect. We have the connection and now start the devices. Right click, start, right click, start, right click, start, right click, start, and start, and start. Or if you want, you go to the more action and start all node or stop all nodes, whatever you want. Okay, if you need getting in the devices, click on the device and by default if you open link the device open in PuTTY. Okay, but if you want open the devices in secure CRT, okay, no problem, you can by this way. Open a new session, select telnet, and the hostname is the same IP address, this one. Okay, it's the same IP address. This case is okay, but the port is different. What is the port? If you put the pointer on the router, you can see at the button left of the screen here the telnet column, the IP address column, and the port 32769. Okay, put this port here again, 32769. And if you make a connection here, you have the command line open in secure CRT. rename XR. The port for iOS XE is ending in 70. Control C, Control V, and you clone the session. Properties and change the port. In this option, telnet, and change the last one 70. Rename. This is the iOS XE. Double click and okay. This is the iOS XE. Right. And now the UNOS is ending in 72. The same operation. Control C, Control V, rename UNOS, where you want, edit properties, and the port 72. UNOS, enter. Okay, it's ready to log in. Close for the moment. Go to the switch 7.1. Okay, again, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, rename. This is the switch. Right click properties and the port 7.1. Okay, it's ready, the switch. And the last one is the IOS IOL. The port is ending in 7.3. Control C, Control V. Sorry. Control C, Control V. Rename IOL. And properties. The port again. Ending in 3. Okay. We have ready all routers. We are going to do a very quick configuration to have connectivity between the router through to the switch. First, we go to configure the switch, all port in Tron mode with VLAN 500. Okay, to the switch. And let me modify my terminal properties and appearance, personal, and site, this one, and close and open. Okay, enable the port 0, 2, 1, 3. Perfect. First, VLAN. Configure terminal VLAN 500. Okay. And configure the port. Interface Giga Ethernet. Interface rank. Giga Ethernet 0, 0, 2, 3. Switch port trunk encapsulation.1q, switch port mode trunk, and switch port trunk allowed VLAN 500. Okay, very simple. The configuration, one VLAN, and all port 0, 1, 2, 3 allowed the VLAN 500. Perfect, right? Now go to the iOS XR. Okay, double click in on iOS XR. Enter root system username Cisco. Okay, it's necessary to create an user. Okay, Let me put my name, Andres, and secret the same name, Andres, and secret again, Andres. Okay, username Andres, password Andres. Okay, show IP, show interface brief. Okay, we have this interface 0, 1, and 2. And for our lab, we have this interface 0001. Okay, configure interface. Sorry, configure terminal interface G0001. Sorry, not should. Yes, not should. And su interface DAP 500 encapsulation .1q 500 is the VLAN, and IPv4 address, one IP address, simple, maybe one, and mask, sorry, the max 24. Okay, and commit, and the interface is ready. Physical interface and sub interface with the VLAN and one IP address. Perfect. Go to the iOS XE. Enter. Would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? No. Would you like to enter mini auto install? Yes. Okay. Input. Enter. Auto install will terminate. Any input. Okay. Okay. Enable. Configure. Sorry. What is the interface is Giga1. Configure terminal interface Giga Ethernet 1. Not shut down. And sub interface tab 500 encapsulation.q 500 IP address. Okay, the same IP address but ending in another IP. Copy and paste but modify the last octet. 2. And right, maybe can ping the iOS XE, ping the IP address for the iOS XRv, sorry. Source my IP in the iOS XE, and okay, we have ping. Very simple. This is a very simple lab, only to check the router, switch, and devices. All devices works okay. Okay, this and this one, ping, and go to the iOS IOL. Okay. Linux, no. Okay, this is ready. Enable, configure terminal interface. For this one is Ethernet 00. Ethernet 00. Not shut down, and sub interface 500. Encapsulation .1q 500 IP address. Okay, another IP address for this network but different, and then 3 mask, and I can ping the other one. Sorry, ping iOS XE XR. Okay, iOS XE. Okay. And the last one is the olive. Go to the Juniper, double key in Junos, and this is a little bit different. The login is root, and the line command is CLI, and the first one necessary configure exclusive, set system authentication system. Okay, let me, if I commit, it said me and missing mandatory summon root authentication. Okay, set system root authentication and plain text password, and put in my case Andres. Okay, commit, and okay, I put root authentication is necessary, is mandatory, and I got to configure one user. Set system login users, the user, my name, unless whatever you want. Class, this is a super user, and authentication plain text. Okay, the password Andres, and commit, and exit. Login with my user Andres, password Andres. Okay, configure exclusive, and go to configure interface EM2. Set edit interface EM2. Okay, set VLAN tagging. Okay, set VLAN tagging to support the 1Q. Set unit 500 VLAN ID 500. Set unit 500. This is the logical interface. Family inet is like a IPv4 in Cisco. Address and one IP for this network. But the next one is 4 and the max, and maybe with this is okay. Let me check. Show by display, show interface EM2, show configuration interface EM2. Okay, VLAN tagging unit, maybe it's okay. Ping to myself, it's okay. Ping, oh, okay, it's right. Rapid, okay, ping rapid like a Cisco. Pin to iOS XR. Okay, iOS XE. Okay, iOS IOL. Okay, this is okay. Okay, we are connected between all the devices, and for the last test we will use the Linux server. We click on it and open with VNC, open link, and box login. The user is if, and the password is if. The configuration is very simple. This server have two interfaces. Right now, if we make a ping between IOL, the router IOL and any other router, or from any other router to the IOS Linux, the latency is 1 millisecond. Remember, just repeat the ping. For example, the iOS XR source the Linux IOS on Linux. Ending in 3. Okay, the latency, repeat 100. Okay, the latency is 4, the average is 4 milliseconds, and it make the same pin from IOS XR pin to IOS Linux on Linux, source IOS XR, count 100. Okay, latency is the same, 5 milliseconds. Okay, modify the Linux server. Right now is bandwidth, no limit, delay, none, allows, none. Go to modify delay. Delay, put, for example, 100 milliseconds, and you see the Ethernet. This is the link between Ethernet 0 to Ethernet 1, and the return the packet between Ethernet 1 to Ethernet 0. The configuration right now is symmetric. Is make a ping again. See, the latency is other. Okay, stop the ping, and the latency is 200 because it's symmetric. If you deactivate the symmetric, do you want to change to asymmetric mode? Yes. Right now it's asymmetric, but he copied the delay. Remove the delay, 0, and only delay in one direction, Ethernet 0 to Ethernet 1. Okay, it make a ping again. Okay, the latency is a little bit quick, but no, 4 milliseconds. Now it's a 100 milliseconds, and it make a ping from IOS XR. Okay, the latency is the same, 100. And now, okay, if you see, the percent is 100%, no lost packet. And if you want lost packet, make a configuration in loss, and I don't know, 20% the lost packet. Okay, if you make a ping, oh, now we have lost packet. It's aleatory, and must be 20%. Way to end the ping. Okay, ending the ping, and we see some loss. It's very easy to use. With this, we finish this video. I hope I can be useful to you, and we will see you in another time.